Welcome into this Ed's Extra Point. I'm Ed Lane. Earlier this summer, new UVA assistant coach Tom O'Brien expressed concern for tight end Jake McGee's schedule academically conflicting with the football practice schedule. Certainly he has the best interest of the Cavalier football program at heart, and that's understandable, but it highlights a concern that I think the NCAA needs to look into, especially in light of SI's latest investigation, this time into the Oklahoma State football program. Whether it's SI, Yahoo, Fox Sports, ESPN, or any other major outlet uncovering an NCAA investigation, I think it can actually circle back to an issue that was brought up this spring by Tom O'Brien when looking at Jake McGee's schedule, and that many coaches feel is a concern when it comes to their student athletes. Academics interfering with football, and the big picture portion and the big picture solution that should come out of this SI report, and that the Big Five conferences, the ACC, the SEC, the Pac-12, the Big Ten, and the Big 12, can all look into and need to look into, is a level of academic reform in which everybody benefits. Because right now, nobody benefits in this system. Nobody benefits from a system in which so many times players are not necessarily fully qualified for the workload of any university, yet they're admitted because of their academic or because of their athletic abilities, and they are given academic passes, works being done for them, they're being steered toward majors that really don't interest them, but are often deemed the easiest, and therefore have the best chance to keep them eligible without giving them the long-term solution that they, the players, deserve, while making a mockery of the term student-athlete and the legitimacy of NCAA football and NCAA basketball. The big picture resolution that should come out of this, and that the NCAA and the five big conferences as leaders in college sports need to take, is a level of academic reform that does justice by the students while maintaining a high quality product for the fans and the coaches. That is a system in which the athletes receive their scholarships when their career is finished. Whether it's 2 years after their college career ends and they realize they don't have a future in the pros, or whether it's after a 15-year successful pro career where they've made plenty of money, hopefully have saved it up very well, or maybe they haven't saved it and need a fallback option and realize, what am I going to do with my life? I need a second career now that my tenure is done. It's an interesting situation, but one that I think has to be resolved today. Instead of steering student athletes to courses that don't benefit them and don't have their interest, while not really giving them the help, these student athletes should be eligible for a full academic scholarship the moment they sign their letter of intent, and should be in a situation where they can redeem that scholarship at the end of their athletic career, whenever that time ends. And in addition to that, because so many of these student athletes benefit the schools with their athletic skills, but need some academic assistance going forward, there should be tutors that should be specially made available for them at the expense of the football and basketball programs. Trust me, it's the NCAA and it's the Big Five conferences. They're led by some of the most brilliant businessmen in the world. They'll find a way to make sure they continue to make money off of what's been a very profitable system. But no coach can tell me with a straight face that their first focus isn't ultimately on winning games when they have a 7-figure salary and they have an athletic director and a school president who need wins and losses, not academic performance, to justify that. Therefore, let's let the coaches worry about this. Let's let the student athletes focus on being athletes first and students when that career is done, so that they can truly gain something that they put back into the system. With this Ed's Extra Point, I'm Ed Lane.